Hey guys, so we're sitting in my dining room yet again because it's freezing out. It's actually like 12 degrees today was our high. For Northeast Ohio, that's pretty low. We're supposed to be like 38 tomorrow, and then it's going to go down a little bit more, and then we're supposed to be back into the teens again for a little bit as our high and low, and then hopefully we start warming up magically for some reason and stay like in the 30s. I could handle that. But as of right now, there is not much to do outside, but I have some exciting things that I just got. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with the company called Hertz Gardens. They are located in Wadsworth, Ohio. I actually live relatively close to them, and I was able to place an order with them and go ahead and pick it up. Now they do a wide variety of things between perennials, shrubs and trees. They also do a ton of houseplants. So if you're into houseplants, definitely check them out. They do seeds as well. So I ordered a couple things because I got wind that they had a plant that I was particularly after at a heck of a steal. And let me tell you, I'm very satisfied with them considering the size. Now, what I purchased are 4-inch containers of shrubs that are hardy in my area. So these shrubs are 4-inch containers, and they were on sale for $9.99 a piece. Out of the 5 that I purchased, 2 of them are proven winners. The other ones are from a company called Local Roots. I've not heard of them. I'm going to look them up, give them a like, because definitely they have some good stuff. So let me dive into what I got, and then I'll show you what I'm doing thanks to some recommendations from a friend, Matthew. So the first shrub that I picked up was this Venus sweet shrub. You can see it here. This is one from Local Roots. This is zones 5 to 9. These get about 5 to 6 feet tall and wide. They have really large lance-shaped leaves. They get a very beautiful white flower, as you can see here. And from what I've seen them in person. They're about that big. So against my face, about that big. That's really good measurement, let me tell you. This one is in a 4-inch pot. You can see here, all of these are in 4-inch containers, just so you have a reference point. They're 4 inches here and about 4 inches wide or something like that. I don't know. Should have grabbed a ruler, but this one's got a good amount of growth already on it. So when I go to plant this, I'm going to tilt it up so it's growing in this fashion more. This is a beautiful plant. I believe this is a native, if I am correct. This is Calycanthus Venus. So this does full sun, part shade. I'm going to be putting this probably in a part shade situation. Could be wrong, might go out in full sun. You'll get better flowers in full sun, and the leaves are a darker green, so they contrast well with other stuff, and they're a larger leaf. So really excited about this one. Another one that I picked up was a backup to one that I already have. Now I have moved this poor tree 3 times now. It is in its spot for now, but I'm actually considering potting it for the long run because of some changes that'll be going on in the next couple years. I would hate for it to get large and then have to move it again. So I bought a backup that I'm going to keep in a pot as well. This is Golden Shadows Pagoda Dogwood. So I bought mine is a actual larger shrub. This is just a backup. You can see it's already got nice new bud tips on it. This is really, really small. For $10, I mean, it's a starting point. Mine has put on considerable amount of growth, so I really can't complain. It has this beautiful variegated foliage. Now, I'm not one for variegated foliage, but I like a yellow and green variegated foliage. It has a beautiful tear effect on it that you'll see as it grows, and these get about, I think, 10 to 12 foot tall and wide. These are rated for zones 3 through 8, so this will be great here in zone 6. Definitely a great container tree. This can be moved around since it'll be in a container as well. So I have no fear that this one will do good. I just really wanted to back up because I'm getting a little nervous about this tree in the long run. One of the plants that we'll be I'll give you a little bit more reason of why I purchased this one. I haven't been able to find any good size ones local to us. I don't know if it's because it's somewhat, I don't think it's really that new. Soft serve Cypress. This one's from Proven Winners. I feel like this one's been out for a little bit. This gets about 10 foot tall, 6 to 10 foot tall, and I think only about 3 to 4 foot wide. Oh, excuse me, 5 to 6 feet wide, 6 to 10 feet tall. This one is zones 4 through 8. So this does good in part sun, part shade. So judging by my hand, it's small. These do grow because they are a dwarf conifer. These are dwarf, yeah, evergreen. This one is gonna grow slow. So I'm only looking at about 6 inches to a foot, maybe a year if I'm lucky. I have this in a design plan for out front in our garden bed because I like the size and I like the texture of it. If all else fails, it's going in a pot and it's more than hardy enough to be able to stay out all winter. So it's probably gonna grow there for a couple years before it gets out in the yard. Maybe I'll find something else that goes on that spot in the meantime. But yeah, I'm not terribly sad about it. There is a huge weed in here. It looks like that lovely clover that just oxalis that pops up everywhere. So I'll be clearing this out here in a minute. But what I really wanted from them when I ordered was Little Honey oak leaf hydrangea. This is a dwarf oak leaf hydrangea with a chartreuse leaf. Eat it up and then look at it. It turns mahogany, beautiful red in the fall. It gets the big panicle white blooms that fade to pink. I don't understand why so many people sleep on oak leaf hydrangeas. I'm starting to get the fan base together. I'm acquiring some of you slowly on Instagram. These are literally just, I would have all oak leaf hydrangeas versus paniculatas or mop heads. I think these just do absolutely amazing. This is a native plant. This just happens to be a sport off of one. This only gets 3 to 4 foot tall and wide. This is zones 5 through 9, so you can give it a try. These are native to us. They are just absolutely beautiful. As they get older, the stems, when they drop their leaves, they have this beautiful peeling bark on them. I have a couple of the Gatsby Girl outside of the window right across from me over here. I have a common, I think it's an older version of an oak leaf hydrangea, which gets beautiful. I have another one called Jetstream. That one I did a pinch back on last year because it had one weird arm, so I really didn't get very many blooms this year. It should be pretty good. And then I have a Sykes Dwarf. That one only gets 3 to 4 foot tall, maybe 4 to 5 foot tall and wide. So there really is a number of varieties that you can get. Oh, and I have Gatsby Pink as well. Those ones get 6 to 8 feet tall and wide from there. Excuse me. But I was really excited about that. So excited, and it was such a good deal at $9.99. Guys, these are like $40 a piece at this size on other websites, and they came in great. I bought 2. Can't complain. Now, I've heard through the grapevine from a couple people that they are kind of slow growing, which I knew that. It's reported everywhere on the websites that they are slow growing and that they are a little temperamental to get started. So I'm going to keep these potted for right now, get them going, and then they will move into the landscape probably in the fall. I may just bring them back in their containers, bring them in on my front porch. We have a covered front porch that's not heated, and it stays a couple degrees warmer, and then I will put them back out and then probably plant them in the following spring. But these are absolutely beautiful. I cannot wait to get these in the ground. So in the meantime, I know it is probably about mid to late January right about now that this video is going up. I am actually going to be taking, these are 1 gallon size containers to a 4 gallon size pot. I know it's a little crazy, a little steep. They're just going in there for right now. I'm gonna be using ProMix BX. This is the mycorrhizae infused ProMix soil. I'm gonna be placing them in here, and I'm gonna go ahead and just pot these up, and then I'm gonna take them down to my basement and actually put them under light. I want to take a moment here. You saw me just sniff this. This almost has like just gruffing up the roots, almost has like a Vicks smell to it. I don't know I've ever, yeah, it's like Vicks. That's so weird to me. So I don't know if you noticed, I finally got the hang of getting those labels up there, keeping my hands in the straps as it went up. So I managed to get all those planted. Everything is in a 1 gallon container. Like I said, they came from these, I'm calling them a 4-inch pot. These, from what I understand, the term for these are quick turns. I believe these might actually be a grade down from that. Aside from that, everything looks really good. The roots looked really good. I showed you the roots of the oak leaf hydrangea here because I was really surprised. It was very perennial-like. The roots were just, you know, that nice white, very thin looking roots. So I'm curious to see how it develops over time. I'm sure they'll get larger. And like I said, that Venus sweet shrub, it might smell sweet when it's in bloom, but those roots smell like Vicks to me. I swear, as soon as I pulled it out, I went, what is that? And lo and behold, it was the roots, and they smelled like Vicks. They're also a really interesting, like orangey brown. So if you ever get the chance to look at those when you're planting a plant, that's interesting, and give it a smell. And of course, the arborvitae over here, soft serve, false cypress, excuse me, it has that beautiful scent on it. So if you're looking for a shrub that has an aromatic quality about it, definitely look into getting one of those. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will keep you updated as far as everything. In the next few weeks, we'll see how they're doing, how they're looking. I'm gonna go get these watered in, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Have fun. Bye.